Hello everyone, this is Panzadrome for the ZX Spectrum, released in 1985. It was also on a compilation called 4 Great Games. That also contained Steelyard Blues, Tidy Tony and Big Ben Strikes Again, which I've already covered. Don't know what the point of all this is. Probably makes sense if you know about tanks. Basically you've got control of a tank. There's a load of robot tanks that you've got to destroy. And the control system in this game is really fiddly. There's no left, right, up, down. There's a button that rotates the tank. There's another one that makes it go forward. So you spend half the time just fiddling about trying to get it pointing in the right direction, which is not very helpful when there's loads of people shooting at you. I think a meteor has just struck. There's a burnt hole there. For some reason you can't get past it. You can stand there shooting at it for ages, but I mean then again, if your fuel runs out then you're stuffed, aren't you? I don't know how you get more fuel. I suppose there must be a way. You can't seem to get past that. I don't know whether you can shoot your way past it. Obviously not. That's brilliant, isn't it? I'm trapped. That doesn't seem to be having any effect. Oh. I tell you, we're messing about with this, trying to get it pointing in the right direction and blow you up the wall. No, it doesn't seem to be having any effect. You can't get past it, just a crater or something. Quite why you can't just drive over it. Was he a bit of a rubbish tank then, isn't it? Whether you can break through that wall, I don't know. Oh, no, obviously not. It seems to be trapped now. Oh, I'm going to have to restart the game. Just quit and start again. I think obviously the secret is not to shoot tanks when they're in a narrow passage like that. Oh, you've got to sit through this every time you want to start it again. Yes, it's a very nice tank, thank you. When we look at tanks, we go to a museum. I think you can get upgrades to make your tank more powerful later in the game. Then I've never really got that far, to be honest. This just really is not a helpful control system. And especially if you're in a tight situation where there's a lot of people shooting at you. You've only got one life. No way of getting any more. This actually reminds me of a story I heard about. During the war there were these 3 blokes who were captured, ended up in the enemy base facing the firing squad. The first one was put up against a wall. All these enemy soldiers drew their guns, pointed them at him. He went, "Look out! Avalanche! Avalanche!" They all looked round, and he ran off, climbed over the wall and escaped. The second bloke was put up against the wall. The blokes all pointed their guns at him. He said, "Hurricane! Hurricane!" And they all looked round, and he buggered off over the wall and off he went. The third bloke was put up against the wall. All the soldiers pointed their guns at him. He went, "Fire! Fire!" This was $7.95 in 1985, which I'm pretty sure was a lot of money back then, despite the fact that it looks like a budget game. Well, I mean, on a 4-pack with 3 other games, for less than £1 each, maybe it's kind of just about worth it. Well, it might have been if the other 3 games weren't completely unplayable. If 4 games are less than £1 each, sounds like the sort of thing a blooming dodgy street corner marketeer would say. "Tasty little bargain, sir." He's probably got one of those moustaches, you know, that dodgy street corner traders are fitted with when they become dodgy street corner traders. This game is alright for the first few moments, but then it just gets flipping boring. It is really slow and there's not exactly a lot of variety, you just shoot a lot of tanks. And now I've just been blown up by the killer space invaders or whatever they are. Yes, you've completed bugger all, take up flower arranging instead. This brings the 4 Great Games quadrology to an end. And I can't say I'm sorry to see the back of them, to be quite honest.
Deeper in the darkness you were hiding.